Hello City fans, hope you're doing fantastically well. It is Conor here and we are back with the Manchester City preview. City are going up against Nottingham Forest this weekend. Tomorrow, I should say, at 3 o'clock. The last time Forest were beaten at home was September 16th. They're doing extremely well, Nottingham Forest, only to be knocked off their 5-game unbeaten run by Fulham at Craven Cottage in the week. So listen, it's been a very, very decent start. Or a turnaround in events for Nottingham Forest, really. They started the season, a lot of people saying that the dead certs to go down, that's it really. But Steve Cooper has done a fantastic job. Obviously, he's made his way up in the game as well. I believe he was ex-Liverpool in the coaching academy. And he's done very, very well for Nottingham Forest. And 75% of their point total has been accrued at home. So it's going to be a tough task for Manchester City. As I just relayed to you guys earlier on, the last time that they lost was the 16th of September, which is a real valiant effort by Nottingham Forest at home. So it's the atmosphere. It's the first time back in the Premier League. Obviously, they've made the home ground a fortress. But City have really just got to concentrate on themselves. It's is it a daunting game? Not really. But will it be a difficult game? Presumably, yeah. But City are in the flow a little bit now, and we always discuss this, and it's repeated consistently. But when City start to get in the flow at around about February to April, which we see consistently, continuously as well, it's difficult for teams to stop them. And we've seen a real break-up in Arsenal's point tally over the past sort of 5 to 6 games. So maybe they're feeling the pressure a little bit. Obviously, City got the upper hand in London the other night, 3-1 win. But what we can't be doing now, what City can't be doing now, is points here, points there, points here, points there. Manchester City needs to be picking up 3 points, and that seems extremely, superficial in a way to say that, because the Premier League is a very difficult league. We all know that. We all know there's going to be points drops. But you do feel at this moment in time that if City start to put a massive winning run together, that they can potentially even break away from Arsenal if Arsenal's form is to dip a little bit. Now, if we are looking at the Gunners this weekend, they face a tough task going to Unai Emery's Aston Villa. Obviously, Unai Emery, formerly of Arsenal. That is going to be a difficult task for them, obviously, because Emery's going to be right up for it. Villa Park can be a bit of a hostile place to go. And it was a very tight affair last time Arsenal went there. I believe it was 1-0, a Bukayo Saka winner. So that's not going to be easy for them. So if City are able, we also know that Arsenal have got a game in hand, but City have still got to play them again. We all know City have still got to play them again at the Etihad, and it really does feel like a gunfight now. And can Manchester City break away? Now, in terms of personnel, I'd be keeping it the same. I really liked. Can Arsenal break away, I should say, or can City break away? But it's going to be an interesting task to see what happens. But in terms of personnel, I'll be keeping it pretty much the exact same. Love Diaz back in there. I think Diaz, we all know, City fans know that when he's back into the fold, leadership, a real command at the back is reignited, and I feel that City have missed that with Ruben Diaz. I feel that they've got the balance right as well. There's a lot of depth on the bench now. If you look at the bench the other night, I felt like City had a lot of quality to come off there. The midfield 3, there was a good balance there. Nice understanding between them. I thought Gundogan supplemented Rodri and Kevin really well. Kevin's got to stay, and I think we all know that. We spoke about that on 5 things that we learned. But as well, the front 3, you've got to keep it the same. And it's 6 consecutive games now that Pep Guardiola has kept that same front 3. Phil Foden is a very, very good option off the bench, but I wouldn't be changing it. Grealish, Mahrez and Haaland, they seem to be developing a bit of a cohesive nature about them, bit of synergy, which is exactly what we need. Exactly what we need. So, listen, it's going to be an exciting game. I'm going to go as a score prediction. I'm going to say Nottingham Forest 1, Manchester City 3. I think it's going to be a good performance from City, and I think even if Manchester City were in gear 3, I think they'd be able to get this one over the line. But I think you're going to see a performance. I don't think Pep's going to let this drop. And since the Premier League versus Manchester City thing, it seems like it's spurred not only Pep on, not only the fans on, but the players on as well, which is key to know. Guys, make sure you're locked in for the Manchester Evening News YouTube channel. Please leave your comments in the section below. We all want to hear what you guys think here at the Manchester Evening News. Make sure you're liking the videos and commenting, everyone. And we will see you very, very soon. Come on, City.